There will always be people who don't see what you see, people who speak against your dreams, people who try to pull you down because they're threatened by what's in you. You can't control what they say, but you can control what you allow in your heart. When somebody criticizes you, it's easy to take it personally and let their words replay in your mind. But here's the truth: their opinion is not your destiny. Their approval is not what determines your worth. You were created by God with purpose, with greatness inside you, and no amount of negativity can change what He has spoken over your life. Too often, we give toxic people permission to plant seeds of doubt. They tell us we're not talented enough, not good enough, and we start to believe it. But remember, you don't have to accept every gift that's handed to you. If someone tries to give you a package you don't want, you don't take it. Do the same with their negativity. Send it right back. Don't open the door to their discouragement. Stand firm, knowing you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Here's what I've learned: people speak out of their own limitations. When they say, "You can't do it," what they're really saying is, "I can't see it." Their vision doesn't define your future. If you're going to reach the fullness of your destiny, you've got to tune out the noise. Every day, ask yourself, am I going to let their words hold me back, or am I going to believe what my Creator says about me? And listen, guarding your inner peace is not selfish. It's necessary. You can't keep your joy if you're constantly surrounded by drama. You can't stay focused on your purpose if you're always trying to please people who don't want to see you succeed. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is put some distance between you and the negativity. That doesn't mean you don't love them. It means you love your calling too much to let it be polluted. When you protect your peace, you protect your potential. Maybe there are voices in your life right now telling you that you'll never get well, never get out of debt, never break that addiction. Those voices are lying. You have the power to rise above. Don't let their words become your reality. Fill your mind with faith. Fill your heart with hope. When the negative thoughts come, and they will, answer them back with truth. I am blessed. I am favored. I am destined to rise higher. Speak life over yourself when others speak defeat. The people who talk you down, they're not in control of your future. The circumstances that look impossible, they're no match for the one who put the promise in you. Shake off the negativity. Don't give it a place in your mind. Don't rehearse it in your heart. When you do, you're making room for new strength, new opportunities, new blessings that will take you further than you've ever dreamed. Don't let their words define you, because their words don't have the power to determine your destiny unless you give them that power. Every day, voices are speaking into our lives. Some voices build us up, remind us of our value, and encourage us to pursue our dreams. But there are also voices that try to tear us down, voices that plant seeds of doubt, voices that make us question who we are. If you're not careful, you'll start letting those words shape the way you see yourself. You'll start believing you're not good enough, not talented enough, not smart enough. The truth is, no one has the authority to label you except the one who created you. What people say about you is an opinion, not a fact. You were created with greatness in your DNA. You have seeds of potential, dreams that are bigger than you, and gifts that will make room for you. Don't allow someone's negative words to become the soundtrack of your life. People often speak out of their own fears, insecurities, and limitations. They say you can't do it because they couldn't do it. They tell you it's impossible because they gave up on their own dreams. If you let that negativity take root, it will choke out your faith. You have to recognize that not everyone is going to celebrate what's in you. Not everyone is going to understand your assignment, and that's okay. You don't need everyone to cheer you on to fulfill your destiny. You just need to stay in agreement with what your Creator says about you. When He formed you, He called you blessed. He called you victorious. He declared you more than a conqueror. If what they're saying doesn't line up with what He says, you have the right to reject it. Maybe you grew up in an environment where people spoke words of defeat over you. They told you you'd never amount to anything, never accomplish much, never rise above where you are. Now those words echo in your mind like a broken record. Every time you try to take a step forward, you hear, "You're not smart enough. You're not qualified. You're not capable." If you don't replace those lies with truth, they will limit your life. It's time to change the soundtrack. Start playing what God says about you. You are strong. You are equipped. You are well able to do what you were created to do. Those negative words are just noise. They only have power when you choose to dwell on them. One reason people's words can feel so heavy is that we give them too much weight. We act as if their approval validates us and their criticism discredits us. But the truth is, your worth was settled before anyone ever had an opinion about you. You are not who people say you are. You are who God says you are. If someone calls you a failure, that doesn't make you a failure. If someone says you're not talented, that doesn't erase the gift inside you. The opinions of others are just that. Opinions. They're not prophecies. They're not guarantees. You have to decide whose report you're going to believe. Will you let their limited perspective define your future? Or will you choose to believe the truth that you are destined for greatness? Here's the key. Don't let their words live in your spirit. When someone speaks something over you that's not in alignment with who you know you are, dismiss it immediately. Don't rehearse it. Don't play it over and over in your mind. Every time you replay those negative words, you give them more power. Instead, counter them with the truth. If they say you can't, you say, "I can do all things through the strength that's in me." If they say you're not enough, you say, "I am fearfully and wonderfully made." The most effective way to silence the lies is to speak the truth louder. Sometimes, the people speaking negatively aren't strangers. They're people close to you. Family members, friends, co-workers. That can make it even harder because their words carry more weight in our hearts. But even then, you have to draw the line. Love them, honor them, but don't let their words define you. You have to learn to separate the person from the opinion. Just because they can't see what's in you doesn't mean it's not there. They didn't give you your gift, so they don't get to set the limits on it. When you refuse to let their words define you, something powerful happens. You rise above the negativity. You stop living to prove them wrong and start living to fulfill your purpose. You don't waste energy fighting battles you were never meant to fight. You understand that their criticism is not a reflection of your ability. It's a reflection of their perspective. So instead of shrinking back when they doubt you, let it fuel you to move forward. Instead of letting their words break you, let them remind you that you're on the right track. People don't talk about those who aren't doing anything. The fact that you have opposition is proof that you're going somewhere significant. Every word you accept shapes the future you experience. So be selective. Guard your mind like a treasure, because that's exactly what it is. Negative words may come, but you decide whether they stay. If you'll reject the lies and stand firm in the truth, no label, no criticism, no opinion can hold you back from what you were created to be. Guard your inner peace, because it's one of the most valuable things you possess. You can have talent, resources, and opportunities, but if you don't have peace on the inside, you won't fully enjoy your life or reach your potential. Every day, there are forces trying to pull you into strife, frustration, and worry. People will do things to upset you, say things that offend you, and try to drag you into their drama. If you're not careful, you'll spend your life reacting to every negative comment and every wrong attitude. Before long, you'll be living stressed, offended, and discouraged. That's why you have to make a decision. Nothing is worth losing your peace over. Not someone's opinion, not a bad break, not a comment on social media. Your peace is too important. When you let someone else steal your peace, you give them power over you. You're saying, "You get to decide how I feel. Your words control my mood. Your actions determine my attitude." The truth is, you don't have to hand over that control. You can choose to stay calm even when others are upset. You can choose to remain confident even when others doubt you. That's what it means to guard your inner peace. It's making a decision that your joy is not up for grabs. You're not going to let every negative situation rob you of what keeps you stable and strong. Sometimes, the hardest part about protecting your peace is dealing with people who are constantly negative. They complain, they criticize, they point out everything that's wrong. If you allow that to get in you, it will weigh you down and drain your strength. You can love people without letting their attitude poison yours. You can be kind without getting pulled into their chaos. Set boundaries when you need to. Limit your time around those who refuse to be positive. That doesn't mean you're better than them. It means you value your mental and emotional health. Peace is not automatic. You have to fight for it. You have to decide that no matter what comes, you're going to keep your mind in a place of rest and your heart full of faith. There will always be circumstances you can't control. Traffic, delays, setbacks, people who do you wrong. But you can control what you focus on and how you respond. When something doesn't go your way, don't let it ruin your day. Don't rehearse what happened and get more upset the longer you think about it. Learn to shake it off and keep moving forward. Some battles are not worth fighting. Some situations are better left in God's hands. If you'll walk away instead of trying to prove your point, you'll save yourself a lot of stress and frustration. Staying offended, trying to pay people back, trying to make them see your side, that will steal your peace faster than anything else. Your peace is like a fortress around your heart. When you protect it, negativity can't penetrate you. That doesn't mean the storms won't come. It means the storm won't get inside. You may have chaos around you, but you don't have to have chaos in you. When you live from a place of peace, you're steady, you're focused, and you're strong. You make better decisions because you're not letting emotions control you. You're more creative because your mind is clear. That's why the enemy works overtime to get you upset, because he knows if you lose your peace, you lose your power. Maybe you're in a season right now where you're surrounded by tension, at work, at home, with friends. People are stirring things up. Don't take the bait. Stay in your lane. Keep your heart calm. Peace is not the absence of trouble. It's the presence of confidence that no matter what happens, everything is going to work out for your good. That's why you can smile in the face of adversity. That's why you can rest even when things don't make sense. You know who holds your future, and that assurance anchors your soul. When you wake up each morning, you have to decide, today, I'm going to live in peace. That means if someone cuts you off in traffic, you're not going to chase them down. If a coworker is rude, you're not going to snap back. If things don't go your way, you're not going to let it sour your attitude. Life is too short to live upset and on edge. Learn to stay in peace, and you'll find strength you didn't know you had. You'll see opportunities open that frustration would have closed. You'll enjoy your life more because your mind isn't consumed with drama. Every day, protect that inner sanctuary where your joy, confidence, and hope live. Don't allow bitterness to creep in. Don't allow other people's problems to become your problems. Don't give away what was meant to keep you steady and strong. When you guard your inner peace, you set yourself up for victory. You'll rise higher, go further, and accomplish more than you ever imagined, because you're living from a place of strength and stability.